Happy Saturday. It is July 25th and it is 11:40 a.m. I went to the grocery store this morning. I got some clips. I think I did. I filmed what I got. I wasn't really able to film in the store cuz I went to Walmart and yeah, no. I hate Walmart's carts. Tell me I'm not the only one. I hate Walmart's carts. They just they just suck and they just make so much freaking noise. So I ended up not really being able to record anything in Walmart. I was just trying to get in and out because it was kind of a mess. So I have all my meals and everything planned for the week. But this is my intro, so welcome back for another video. My name is Heather, if you don't know, and I am going through perimenopause, and it is really, really ghetto here. And I'm trying not to say that, but that's how I feel. And I'm just very aggravated. I'm just aggravated with myself. I'm aggravated with the things I'm not doing that I say I'm going to do. And I have my little nifty planner here that I wrote down some stuff. So I'm going to go through that with you guys. So basically this week I got nothing done. I did nothing. I started editing a video. I didn't finish it because I felt like the video sucked anyway. So what was the point, right? Then I didn't really work out. I did my weights twice this week, Sunday and Wednesday. I only hit my step goal one day, and that was Wednesday. I got 10,487 steps. Last Sunday I had 6,500. Monday 7,300. Tuesday 3,000. Wednesday was over 10,000. Thursday was 7,600. Yesterday was 5,600. And my goal every day is 8 to 10,000 steps. So did not do that. Barely tracked my food. It was just like, I really just did not do much. So, all right. So here's the weekly preview. After action review. List 3 to 5 of your biggest wins for the week. The only wins I had, I finished a book and I started another one, and I'm halfway through with the book that I just started this week. Those are the only ones. Everything else went to hell in a handbasket. How far did I get on my weekly big 3, which are the 3 big things that I'm trying to do, which is basically lift my weights 4 to 5 days a week, get my steps in, track my food, and spend an hour each day either filming, editing, doing something that has to do with content creation, like the channel, trying to make it better, trying to get better, trying to learn different things. So I did none of those. Absolutely, positively nothing. And it pretty much just made me sick. What worked and what didn't work. I barely worked out or hit my step goal. Not getting up in the morning to train, read, and pray just doesn't work. Reading during my downtime helped me to read a lot more. So instead of scrolling, I pick up my book and I just read. And that's why I'm halfway done with the second book. Plus, it's a pretty good book. But sleeping in until 6:15. I start work at 6:30. I work from home. So I literally go from my bed to my desk. That just doesn't work. I mean, back in the day, I used to get up at 2:45 in the morning in order to be at the gym and on the floor ready to go at 3:30. And I did that consistently and faithfully. And now it's like just trying to get up at 4:15 it's a struggle. And I'm aggravated with myself at this point. But not getting up at 4 or 4:30 is a problem, and it's got to stop. Like, because if I don't get up in the morning, the day just gets away from me, and it seems like I don't get anything done. I don't have any time for myself, and then I'm going to sleep late at night because I slept until 6 o'clock. So now it's like a cycle. It's a cycle. So I feel like there's going to be days where I struggle, but I'm going to have to get up in order for my body to become adjusted again. You know how it is. When kids go back to school, it's hard for them to fall asleep if you don't start them going to bed early a couple weeks before school starts. It's just our bodies. It's just the way our bodies work. Another question it has here is, what will you continue, or what will change? So I will definitely continue reading during my downtime. That makes made a huge difference with how much I was able to read this week. And the next thing is that I'm just going to have to get up early and push myself on the days where I just feel lazy. I know the difference between me being lazy and me being tired. I've done this long enough to the point where I know when I'm really tired, I know how to sit down and rest. So being tired and being lazy are two different things. And if you don't know the difference, then you might be in trouble. But I know myself, and I feel like the majority of the time, like this whole month, I've been lazy. It's not that I was just super, super tired. I just feel lazy. I feel disgruntled. I was upset with everything that was going on at work. And it just seems like when it rains, it pours. And sometimes it feels like you're putting all of this effort and energy into all this stuff, and like nothing is happening. And I need a win. I need a win. Something. Like, work is, I don't even know how to say it. I'm aggravated with work and everything that's going on there. And I know that the Holy Spirit told me to be still, and I'm trying to be still, and it's very hard, and I'm very, very aggravated. And I don't even know if anybody's going to watch this, but I'm going to come back and watch this, hopefully in 6 months or whatever. And I'll see myself and be like, wow, you've come a long way. At least that's my goal, because I just don't want to end the year where I started it. I don't want to lose these next 5 or 6 months until December. And that means showing up, regardless if I feel like it or not. Motivation is fleeting. You have to be disciplined. You have to be consistent. Consistency is going to trump talent every single time. If you can show up more than the other people, you're going to win. And that's my thing. Like, I'm just not showing up the best way that I can. And I know that I can do better. I'm aggravated because I feel like I'm still teetering on the same, like 5 to 10 pounds. Why haven't you lost weight? I don't know, Heather. Maybe because you like to get up and eat chocolate in the middle of the night. You think that's a good idea. How about that? Or maybe because you think that you can just eat whatever you want and work out. It don't work like that anymore. Not at this age. You know, when I was younger, yeah, I could do that and get away with it, but now I can't. And something that my therapist mentioned to me, he's like, there's nothing wrong with being disciplined, but sometimes you got to let up off yourself. Sometimes you're too hard on yourself, because I'm more like a drill sergeant to myself, like snatch you up, like, come on, we need to do this, versus, oh, Heather, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I'm not one of them people, and I'm not going to coddle you either. However, he said, have your non-negotiables. Like, at a bare minimum, this is what I'm going to do every day. So for me, I said at a bare minimum, I will lift weights 3 times weekly. Bare minimum. That's what needs to happen. I don't care if it's an hour session or 30 minutes. Bare minimum, we're lifting weights 3 times a week. Bare minimum, 8 to 10,000 steps, 5 days a week. Tracking dinner and snacks, because that's where I tend to fall off. It's never my breakfast or my lunch. It's always at the end of the day. That's where I fall off. So that's my bare minimum, to track those things. If I don't track my breakfast or my lunch, to try to track my dinner and my snacks. Also, 3 times a week, we're going to edit, film. We're going to do something that has to pertain to getting better at this, because God knows I'm not really good at this at all. So those are my bare minimum things that I'm going to start doing. As far as reading, I pretty much do that almost every day. I don't feel that reading every day is going to get me any closer to my goal, so it's not really a non-negotiable for me. That's just something that I enjoy doing. Reading my Bible and praying, that just goes without saying. Like, if you're saved, like, you know you need to be reading your Bible daily. Be renewed, blah, blah, blah. Be transformed by the renewal of your mind. It took me a minute to think about that. So that is where we are this week. I'm going to church this evening. It's hot and it's humid. I have my clothes picked out. I'm ready to go. So I think that's gonna cut it for right now. I might film making my lunch tomorrow. I'm gonna do a chicken salad, and I think that's it. So hopefully I'll be back. But am I the only one? Like, are you guys in your 40s, like, trying to figure this thing out? Like, life has got to get better than this. Like, I don't know. Is it me? Is it you? Tell me. Am I alone? Are you out there, like, trying to do the things that you want to do but feel discouraged, like nobody else gets it, like you can't do it? I don't know. And I hope that this audio is better that it's been, because I got a DJI microphone. I had to think about it. So, okay, that's all for now. I think I'm going to go and work out and then take a shower, eat, and get ready for church. So, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I apologize for my rant. am on my way to church. Right now it's 4:25 Saturday, and yeah, I'm on my way to church. I did not want to go. Like, I was just in a mood all this afternoon. Not sure why, but oh, y'all back. There we go. Not sure why, but yeah, I was just in a mood all afternoon, and I did not want to. I didn't want to go. I just didn't want to go. I felt fat. I felt ugly. I couldn't get my eyelashes, didn't want to act right. And then I was trying to do my hair. My hair didn't want to act right. Like all the stuff. It was just like, I don't even want to do this. Forget it. Like, if it's going to be like this, just forget it. I don't even want to do it. So, here I am. God is good all the time. Because all I could do was just pray and ask God, Lord, help me get my hair together. Because if I can't get my hair together, then forget it. I'm not going anywhere. And He helped me to get my hair together. So I am on my way to church right now. I don't know what He's got for me, but I'm going to go ahead and think that it's something that I need. Because it was a struggle trying to get here today. Jesus, people. So yeah, so we'll see how church goes and see what we're gonna learn today. So I just ask the Holy Spirit to prepare my heart for whatever it is that He has for me, and pray that I get what I'm supposed to get. That's always my goal. Holy Spirit, help me to get whatever it is. Oh, the dog. Help me to get whatever it is that I'm supposed to get, Father. Can I go? Thank you. So, yeah, if you come to Chicago and somebody lets you turn in traffic and you don't say thank you, that's not a good look. You're getting a lot of trouble. Okay, maybe not trouble per se, but people will definitely give you, like, the evil eye. Like, what are you doing? Or flip you the bird or whatever. But I'm a good Christian girl, so I don't make it a habit to flip the bird. But yeah, so we're on our way to church right now. And I did get up and I did work out after I filmed the intro for this vlog. I did get up and work out, so I did hit my 10,000, not lie. Oh yeah, 10,509 steps right now. So that's a win. I'm happy about that because I didn't want to do that. But I did. I got up and I walked for like 45 minutes. So I'll take it. That's a win. That is a win. And then I had made this Mediterranean, jeez Louise, pasta salad. It's really good with kale. And I put some real good chicken strips in there. Chef's kiss. That turned out better than I thought it would. Oh, I could have turned down there. They were doing construction down there. And I haven't been able to turn that way and like cut off all the traffic up here. But it looks like they're done. So, mental note to self. Next week, I'm going to be doing that. So, I don't even know what to say, except for that I was just in a really bad mood, and I feel better that I got up to go, that I've gotten up to go to church, and that I'm actively on my way there, because I did not feel good earlier. I was kind of having a pity party for myself, and come on, just go, bro. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Sorry. So, yeah, I just was not feeling good. And I was just aggravated. I was having a pity party for myself. And the whole woe is me Jesus, let me have a win. Just give me a win, because I'm just keep on losing, and I'm tired of losing. Am I the only one? Am I just out here on a limb by myself? I don't know, but that's how I feel. I feel like I'm just on a losing streak, and I'm tired of losing. Like, I need a win. Straight up, I need a win this week. Like, a couple of wins, to be perfectly honest. I need a couple wins this week. So, yeah. That's where I'm at. Alright, I made it to church, so I'm gonna get ready to go in and socialize, say hello. So, let's go.
Every day. I typically work out first and then have my shake.
Happy Sunday. Today is July 26th, and it is 8:45 a.m. and we're making chicken salad for lunch. So I've got these chips.
But I do add it in chip now. My preference is gives me about 27 grams of protein in the morning, and I have a salad.
Hint of lime, and these are the party size, so you get 20 chips for 150 calories, 18 grams of carbs, 8 grams of fat. So I'm going to be eating the chicken salad with the chips for lunch for this week. And I'm going to portion out my chips after I make the salad. So it is a rotisserie chicken. Here, let me show you. We got rotisserie chicken, cilantro, jalapenos, red and yellow peppers, purple onions, limes, because I'm going to juice it. I've got corn, and then I have light sour cream and light mayo to go in it. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to mix it up and get the macros and figure out what the points would be, because I do Weight Watchers. So I'm going to do that and then see how it comes out.
When I think about protein for my lunches, I did a lot of
This is good. This is really, really good. I did not follow an exact recipe. I found the recipe, I believe it was on Pinterest, and I added to it. Like, it doesn't call for any salt or any pepper, but I added some tahini to it. I added more than one lime. I added more mayo and light sour cream. I added a ton of garlic. I added the peppers and the jalapenos. What else? And I think those were the only things that I added on my own. And this is really good, and I bet that it'll be better as it sits during the week. And oh my God, with the lime
We
chips.
talked about planning for our day, food,
This right here,
and protein and sleep.
chef's
This
kiss.
habit is something that I, along with many of you, probably have a complicated relationship with. So I'm going to share how I
This is really good.
in a way that was healthy for me, so that maybe you
Last week I made this
about how it can serve you.
Mexican chicken soup and it was awful. I ended up tossing the whole thing. I had recorded the video. I'm like, I'm not sharing this with people because I wouldn't want nobody to make this and then come back to me and be like, girl, that was not good. But this is really good, and this is great for like a hot day, like a summertime chicken salad. This is really good. So I'm going to get the kitchen cleaned up, bag my chips. I got all this garbage to take out because I cleaned out the refrigerator too. Get that stuff done, and then we'll be back because I got to do a workout and I got to plan for the week. I got to get my clothes together for the week because we're doing some different things this week. So come back.
All right, so it's Sunday afternoon, and let's see. I am downstairs, and I'm trying to pick out all my workout clothes for the week and clothes to put on during the day, because just sitting around in my workout clothes all day, that ain't gonna get it. I don't know how many of you guys like work from home or what have you, but I've worked from home since COVID, and I mean, I sit around the house looking like this. Like, I don't put any effort into myself every day. I just pretty much just sit around looking like this. Sometimes I comb my hair, sometimes I don't. And I think that after so long, it plays with your psyche. Can you hear me? What the heck? I don't... Okay, there we go. So it plays with your psyche, and I think I need to make the effort to start getting myself together every day, even if it's not, super like fancy. I'm at home, like I don't have to be fancy, but maybe do my eyebrows, wear a little tinted moisturizer, just do something, because sitting around not doing anything is just not, it's not gonna get it. Oh, so let me tell you guys what I bought. Cut. Like, wasn't supposed to be like that. I really would like to walk around the house with this and just start saying, cut. I don't know how my mom is going to feel about that one, but yeah, I just got that the other week. So yeah, basically what I'm doing is just getting my workout clothes together for the week, and going to find some clothes to put on each day. And yeah, that's it. And then I'm going to get up and go do my walk. I did my lifting this morning, and that was really hard. It was a good workout though, but it was definitely hard. So yeah, we're going to get our clothes ready for the week. Oh! Moving to... So, fun fact, typically what I wear to work out depends on the type of workout that I'm doing. If I'm just walking, then it really doesn't matter, but if I'm doing a leg workout, it makes a difference. If I'm just doing upper body, like if I'm doing a leg workout, I'm going to wear something different compared to what I would wear if I was just going to do an upper body workout. So I don't know what type of workouts it's going to be. I have to look at the schedule, but I've got pretty much everything that I need here. So, oh, I need a sports bra for that. Sports bra. Sports bra. Okay. Need some sports bras for some stuff. So, I was telling you guys how this week was really hard. And something I want to say is that a lot of times we complain and so forth and so on. And I was complaining, and I won't say complaining, but kind of, sort of. Anyhow, I was talking to God, and I was just like, like I'm just at my wit's end with myself. And I was walking one day during the week. I was walking around the block. And as I was walking, I was thinking, you're so out of shape. You don't look as good as you used to. You can't do what you used to. Like, I was just literally beating myself up in my head. And as I got further down the block, one of my neighbors, he saw me. And he was like, "Oh my God, you walk so fast." I'm like, "Who?" I'm like, "Me?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "I just saw you walking over there." He's like, "You walk so freaking fast." And I was telling him, I was like, "Well, I work at home, so if I don't get up to, go walk or exercise, like, I just sit all day." And he's like, you walk really fast." He's like, "You're in great shape." And I thought, isn't that ironic how I was just beating myself up, and somebody comes along and tells me, you're in good shape. You walk really, really fast. To me, that was like God blinking at me. Like him just winking at me. Like, "Hey, I see you." Then, yesterday, I struggled to get to church. Did not want to go to church. Finally, I get there, and on my way to church, I was just like, "You know what, God, I need a win this week. Like, just give me something. Like, I gotta have a win," because this last week was just really bad. I was just very, very in my feelings, very much so having a pity party for myself that nobody came to but me. And at the very end, when I walked out of church, I ran into somebody that I hadn't, intended on running into. I had a very nice conversation with them. And that conversation, it made my day. It really, really, it made my day. And I really do feel like in my heart, it was God winking at me, like, here's your win. Here's one thing that I know that'll make you smile. Here's something that will encourage you. And pay attention to how God winks at you, because sometimes it's in the little things that you don't even think about. Like somebody complimenting me, telling me I was in good shape. Somebody telling me, "Oh my gosh, you walk really, really fast." And I'm literally beating myself up in my head. Running into people that I don't anticipate running in, and getting a good word from them. Like, God winks at us. God is in all of the details. So, I don't know who needed to hear that. I don't know who else has had a bad week. I don't know who else feels like giving up, but don't give up. Just pick back up and get back on whatever it is that you were doing. You can do it. So, okay. I'm going to finish with my clothes.
Good morning. It is Monday, July 27th, and it is 4:16 a.m. and I am up, and I just put on my workout clothes. I am gonna brush my hair and start reading my Bible, pray, and go get my workout done. I think today I'm doing, pretty sure it's legs. I went through and I scheduled all my workouts for the week. And like I told you, I've been using the CGX workout app, the Caroline Gavan. Oh, I can't even see where my glasses are. Okay, here we are. So yeah, so today is gonna be quads and abs. Tomorrow it's gonna be shoulders. Wednesday it's gonna be 52 minutes of all glutes. I'm not looking forward to that. Thursday is just gonna be abs, 15 minutes. So that'll be my day that I do longer cardio or do some sort of cardio. And Friday, I will repeat the same thing that I did yesterday, which was a 60-minute full body workout with little cardio burst in there. So that's what's on the menu for this week. So I am up on time, and I'm gonna get busy and start doing what I gotta do so I can start working out about 4:45. I actually woke up early. I woke up before my alarm clock went off. My alarm doesn't go off until like 4:30, and then my alarm on my watch goes off I think at like 4:20. So yeah, I'm tired. I only slept 6 hours. I slept okay. Not awful, but not great. Definitely not rested. Definitely think I'm gonna read my large print Bible because I don't know if I'll be able to read the small print right now. So we're going to get everything done and get going and try to make this week a great week. Welcome back. Today is July 30th and it is approximately 1:25 Central Standard Time. And this is gonna close out the week right here. So let's go over what went right and what went not so right. So for the majority, cut. Okay. Sorry, let's try this again. All right, so what went right this week? I hit my step goal pretty much every day since Sunday, which I will be showing proof of that right here. I got receipts. I've also done all of my lifting workouts for this week. I have one more scheduled for tomorrow. I will get up and do that, and I will post proof of that as well. I have read my Bible every day. Even though yesterday I didn't read my actual physical Bible, I read it digitally because I did sleep in. But nonetheless, I read my Bible. I read what I was supposed to read because this is my Bible, my reading plan, and I've been sticking to it for the majority of the year, so I'm very pleased with that. Also, I've been reading my book daily, and I probably have about 30 more pages, and I should be done with that. So I'm going to try to finish that up sometime between today and probably Sunday, I would say, depending on how much reading I can get in the next 2 days or whatever. I have been journaling every day, and that is something that has made me feel, it's made me feel a lot better. Just writing out the things that are in my head, writing out my aggravations and things that upset me, things that make me feel better. So journaling has been very, very helpful this week, and I'm glad that I've been sticking to it. So my goal is to continue sticking to journaling every day. Something new that we're trying. So I've said before that I've been taking semaglutide, and I've been on it for God, probably over a year, but not like I told you, I've been stuck between 167 to 171. Literally, that's where my weight fluctuates, right in there. I cannot get below it, and I finally made up my mind to try trizepatide. Basically like Wegovy, Manjaro. God, I can't talk. That's what I am going towards. So I've already started the process with that. So I will probably start that next week when it comes. And if you guys want to see anything, well, I know nobody's watching. I'm only watching me, but if however many months from now you may see this and you want to know what happened, let me know. I'll try to post whatever I can and let you guys know how I feel about it. But yeah, I'm not above using a GLP-1, and I don't think that there's anything wrong with using it. I think it's a tool. It's not an end-all be-all because it helps you watch what you eat, but you still need to learn how to eat. Everything it's all a mindset, and that's something that I'm trying to work on because I don't think my identity is matching with the things that I say that I want. I think I'm still walking in the old identity, the old things that I used to do, the way that I used to move and think, and that stuff, it no longer suits me. And I think that's part of the reason why I feel, I don't know if stuck is the right word that I want to use, but I'm just I'm aggravated with a lot of things. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I think that's where real change begins. You got to be sick and tired of your own BS, your own excuses. You have to be tired of, you have to be so uncomfortable in your comfort in order for you to grow and in order for you to move. You have to look around and just be like, you know what, I have had it. I've had it. Something's got to give. And that's pretty much the way that I feel right now. Something has got to give. Because I think I've had about as much foolishness, for lack of a better term, as I can take. And one of the things, I read a book a couple months ago, and in the book he talked about casting your cares upon the Lord, and how God, how Jesus told us, cast your cares upon me. But do we really? Do you really cast your cares upon him? Or do you cast them on him and then you try to take it back? Because I'm like, well, here, I don't want it, Lord, you take it. And then I think about, I'm like, no, give me that back. And it can't be that way. When you give it to him, you got to give it to him and let it go. And one of the ideas in the book, which I thought was pretty cool, he said, get a God box. I'm like, a God box? What are you talking? What is that? So, all right, check it out. Hold on. Okay. So, I don't know. Can you hear me? Can you hear? Okay, you can hear me. Okay. So this is my God box. Let's see. I'm going to actually put pictures up here so you can see it good. So the front of it says Godfidence. And it's a quiet, unshakable confidence rooted in faith, knowing you don't walk alone, trusting God's timing over your own, and standing boldly because he goes before you. And you can see I have the God box. On the side I have Be Still. On this side I have I am who I am, because that's, when Moses was like, yo, who should I tell them? What should I tell them that you said? Like, God said, I am who I am. So that's why I put that there. And then on the inside, I have some scriptures. 1 Peter 5:7, cast all your anxieties on him because he cares for you. Matthew 11:28-30, come to me all you who are, I can't talk today. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Proverbs 3:5-6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your path. And then on the inside, I've got this nifty little picture of Jesus. So the goal with this is everything that comes up that I want to give to God. My dating life, the things that are going on at work, the internal conflicts that I might have within myself, the relational conflicts that I might have, anything that I want to cast on him, I'm giving it to him and I'm not taking it back. I think I've taken things back one too many times, and there's a lot of stuff that I'm not going to carry anymore. It's going to be his. And the box is symbolic because you don't want to fill this box up with stuff for him and then take it all back. No, once you put it in this box, you got to let it go, hands off. And what I suggest doing is dating it. Write it down, date it, and see how God works it out. See how God works it out. And that's what I'm going to start doing. And I think the first thing that I'm going to put in there is going to be this weight. Like, I'm just tired of fighting with my weight. I'm so tired of it. And I know that a lot of it is, it's the perimenopause that I'm in. It's the stage of life that I'm in. But I also know that it has to do with my eating and my desire to eat sugar because it makes me feel good in the moment. It makes me feel good in the moment, but it doesn't make me feel good after that. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that I have to work on. And I will do my part, but I know I can also give it to God. I can't do this by myself. I can't deal with this by myself. I know everything that's going on at work. I've had it. I've had it with the foolishness. And at this point, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of it. Because it's like, I wonder, like, does anybody even see
the work that I do, the effort that I put in, like, do you see me? And I'm just tired of it. And I just say, you know what? Give it to God. Let go and let God. Let God handle it. Let God do what only God can do. Let God put your name in rooms that you don't know anything about. Let God open doors for you that no man can open or shut. Let God do it. Let God be God and you be you. You just be obedient. And part of that obedience was me even talking about this, because I can't even tell you how long I've been putting this off. But I don't know who needs to hear it, but go get yourself a little box from the dollar store, because I got this plain box from the dollar store for $1.25 or 50, whatever. And I decorated it, and I'm going to leave it on my desk because I need to see it every day. Like, no, we're not going to worry about that, Heather. We gave that to God. Let God do it. Let God figure it out. When he figures it out and he knows what the plan is, he'll let you know step by step. All you got to do is be obedient. So to close this week out, overall, the week was much, much better than last week. Last week was just awful. Absolutely awful. But I'm grateful for the little winks that God gave me during last week. You know, I didn't get a lot, but the 2 little winks that I got, they were glimmers of hope, and they did make me feel good. I thank God for supplying all my needs according to his riches and glory. I'm grateful for the quality of the workouts that I've had this week. I'm grateful that I was able to hit my step goal every day this week. I'm grateful that all my bills are paid. I'm grateful that God is changing my heart. So overall, this week was a lot better than last week. It was a win. So I think that's it. I'm going to close it out here. And thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If there's anything you want to say, you agree with, you disagree with, let me know. I'm always here. I'm always here for open dialogue, because I want to hear from the people. I'm a talker. Like, if you met me in person and you ask me, oh, where did you get this? I'm like, oh, girl, I got this from like, I'm a chatty Cathy, 100%. Like, that's me. I love to talk, especially if I know what the hell I'm talking about. If I know what I'm talking about, I can talk forever. If I'm not so sure, I'll tell you, I'm not sure, but I know XYZ. And I know we can go here to figure out the rest. Like, I'm never knowingly going to mislead you. I'm only going to tell you what I know. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you would like, subscribe, and comment, and all the things. I'm not going to beg, but you really should subscribe, because I'm really trying, and I don't know who needs this. Maybe I just need this for myself. Maybe this is just a testament for myself, so that way in a year I can come back and look and say, girl, look how good you've gotten. Look at what you were able to do. Look how God blessed that. Look what happened when you finally submitted to God. I don't know. We'll see. Anywho, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next week for another one.